Yes, people. What's happening? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to your daily transfer update and Liverpool preview. With all the madness that's going on with Caicedo, Romeo Lavia, you forget that we have got our first game of the season tomorrow, a big one against Liverpool. Mauricio Pochettino's first game in charge as well, guys. We're closing in, but there's only one place to start, though, people. Chelsea closing in on the £115 million British record deal for Moises Caicedo. That is where we are at right now, guys. We are closing in. The bid is almost there, guys. We're just waiting for that final confirmation. Romeo Lavia is also close, but I wouldn't fully rule out Liverpool potentially coming back in for his services as well. Kepa has joined Real Madrid on a season-long loan as well. It's all go with Chelsea. It's all go as always, people. Loads of us in the building already, people. Make sure on your way in, guys, you smash a like and you subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Big up to everyone that was part of the record-breaking stream last night. We had record-breaking numbers tuning in live, over 800 at one point, which was massive. So, yeah, everyone, keep subscribing to the channel. If you're new around here, you're not subscribed, please smash that subscribe button as we race towards 6,000 subscribers. Remember, guys, on Monday, there'll be the giveaway stream for the Chelsea training top, guys. So make sure you're subscribed and you tune in Monday evening to be in with a chance of winning the Chelsea training top for the upcoming season. But let's run the likes up, people. 75 of us in here already, only 30 likes. Let's get that to at least 50 likes already, guys. Remember the 150 like target. And smash that subscribe button if you haven't. But guys, I think we are getting very, very close now. The saga that's been rumbling on all summer is going to come to a conclusion. And I think that conclusion is going to be tonight. It is coming, guys. And we are talking about one thing and one thing only. Nah, it'll be around the world as well, my brother. It'll be around the world. So yeah, you just enter in the stream on Monday and it'll be a random draw on screen. And we see who wins. But yeah, guys, we are almost there. Let's start with the Moises Caicedo stuff then. And this has been an absolutely mad one. We can't fully celebrate just yet, but we are heading to a very, very close conclusion. And hopefully, Chelsea will be able to parade Moises Caicedo on the pitch at halftime tomorrow against Liverpool. That is the aim. That is the plan. We did it with Madrid. We unveiled him at halftime. I think it was against Brighton. I can't remember who it was against. It doesn't matter who it was against. But anyway, that is still the plan. That is still the dream. But here we go, guys. So understand. So Fabrizio, there's understand the agreement between Moises Caicedo and Chelsea is for a contract valid until June 2031. That is a 7-year contract. But the contract will also include an option until 2032, one more season. Chelsea and Caicedo agreed personal terms at the end of May. We are now working on the deal, and it is expected, people, to be a British record £115 million. 115 million. That is madness. That is unheard of, really. Well, it is unheard of because no Premier League signing has ever been that expensive. It's mad when you think about it that Chelsea are going to have, I've said it before on the channel, we're going to have the most expensive Premier League, the two most expensive Premier League signings starting in the midfield pivot for us. That is quite something. You think 106 million pounds Enzo, and it's going to be 115 million pounds for Moises Caicedo. I think the 115 is including the add-ons as well. I don't know how much of that is going to be up front, but yeah, 8-year contract, death row settings again. You can amortize that over 5 years. So yeah, whatever 115 divided by 5 is how much money will go on the books each year. But it is an 8-year contract. I think there's an 8-year contract with an option for a 9th. That is, I mean, yeah, that is quite something. That is quite something. I mean, that'll take him up till he's 30 if he sees that contract. Just on a side note on those contracts, it's a funny one. I wonder how many Chelsea players that have signed these long-term contracts are actually going to see out their contracts. Like it's an interesting thing to discuss, to think about. I mean, how many of these new signings that have signed these 7- and 8-year deals are actually going to see out the entirety of their contracts? But yeah, big up to everyone in the chat, people. Keep smashing the likes. I'm going to get to your comments shortly. 52 likes already. 148 people in the building already, guys, in the first 5 minutes. This is great stuff. If you haven't smashed the subscribe button, make sure you smash that subscribe button, guys. I'm going to set a little mini target tonight. We are 28 subscribers away from 5.3k. That should easily be doable tonight with the amount of people that are locked in. People, we are 28 subscribers away from the 5.3k subscribers. So if you're new around here, smash that subscribe button. Get yourself in the draw for Monday's training top giveaway. But yeah, 26 more subscribers, guys, to hit the 5.3k. Let's do it. What are you people saying in the chat, guys? Yes, big up. Yes, big up, people. No, still not over the line yet. It's good. We're looking at good news. Liverpool are going to unveil Caicedo tomorrow. Yeah, that's what they were all saying. They were all getting carried away. Still not convinced yet on Caicedo that he's coming. Nah, he's coming. Watching all the way from South Africa. Yes, big up to all the Chelsea fans in South Africa. Yeah, Lavia would absolutely be the cherry on the cake. Yeah, we need that. Here we go. Yeah, hopefully it's coming. It's coming soon. Why are we getting Lavia? What is the pathway for Santos and Ugo Chukwu? Well, no, there's gonna be pathways there. There's gonna be pathways there, people. That is for sure. That's not something that we need to be worrying about. Breaking Chelsea, yeah, it's gonna be for 115 million pounds. Liverpool not looking great. We have jail contract 9 years. We do. What else are people saying? Caicedo, Enzo, Lavia, we are balling. Yeah, we are. The Lavia one, I think the Lavia one, we are close, but it's still a little bit up in the air, people. It is up in the air because I really wouldn't rule Liverpool coming back in. And it's a possibility that at Liverpool, he's probably almost guaranteed to be a starter, whereas at Chelsea, he probably won't be, and he will be more of a rotation option. What have we got here? Over 800 million spent since the takeover. Yep. Yeah, we're spending big money. We are spending. Stuart, big up my guy. Hoping so much for Caicedo. And if we get him, then Lavia just to put Liverpool in a meltdown. Yeah, no, I hear that. That would be the ultimate humiliation for Liverpool, to try and do us dirty over Caicedo, celebrating the fact that they agreed the deal, only for them to get rejected, and then only for their other prime midfield target in Romeo Lavia to join us as well. The double celebration is not quite there yet. It's not quite upon us, but it's not far away. It is not far away. Yeah, no, I hear you, brother. Ridiculous money. In fairness, like I know the players don't set their price tag, so I never like to never like to hold a price tag against a player because they're not deciding it. But of course, there's going to be pressure to deliver with the price tag. Of course, there is. Unveil Lavia and Caicedo tomorrow would be the best moment ever. It would be the best moment ever. I mean, Caicedo, we take that one, but yeah, it'd be great, crazy. Yeah, it's all kicking off, people. Yeah, let's hope we get it tonight. I don't know how long it's going to be. I think we're going to get to this, but Joe Shields has been instrumental in trying to convince Romeo Lavia to come to Chelsea. Do you think we need a better keeper than Sanchez? Maybe. What's this? What's been happening? I've got to have to keep constantly refreshing Twitter, guys, for all the big news. We know it's coming. We just don't know when it's coming. You know what's probably most likely to happen is as soon as the stream gets rounded out, it'll just happen. I thank God for that. Kasper Schmeichel has been ruled out. Thank God for that. A move for Kasper Schmeichel has been ruled out. That is a relief because he was apparently an option to replace Kepa. But yeah, anyway, back to Caicedo, guys. We are imminent. We are imminent for the Caicedo stuff. People, 190 over 200 locked in, and we haven't hit 100 likes yet, guys. Come on, people, ramp it up. 25 more likes to the 100 mark, and we push on from there. We actually hit 1,000 likes last night on the record-breaking stream, which I never ever thought we would see at that point in time. But yeah, people, not far away. My maths was shocking. We are 30 subscribers away, guys, from 5.3k. That is the target. If we hit 5.3k, the Caicedo announcement is going to happen in this stream. So 28 of the 213 that are locked in, you need to hit that subscribe button, support the channel. And there's going to be loads of giveaways throughout. There's a giveaway on Monday, so make sure you subscribe to be in with a chance to be involved in that one as well, guys. But I mean, we are almost there. We are almost there on the Moises Caicedo saga. I've never known anything like it. You know, the fact that Caicedo has stayed true. He stayed in London the whole time. He didn't go up to Liverpool for the medical. He refused to travel up there. You know, he's kept his word to Chelsea, and it's great to see. And you know that he loves the club. He wants to be. I say loves the club. He wants to come to Chelsea. Kante is one of his idols. He's got a chance to replicate and follow in Kante's footsteps. So yeah, it's just absolutely mad. It's absolutely mad. How this saga's unfolded, how much money we're going to spend, and I think it's important to reiterate again that we shouldn't be letting Chelsea as a club off the hook for the way this saga's been handled. Our ineptitude and fucking about has made us actually have to spend 15 million more pounds than was actually necessary if we just engaged our brains and realised that Brighton weren't budging on their asking price. But obviously Chelsea had other ideas on that front, thought they could do it on their own terms, and now we've ended up looking pretty stupid and having to fork out an extra 15 million pounds on top of the 100 million pounds that we already didn't want to bid, but we did bid in the end. So yeah, we ultimately might end up getting Caicedo, but we shouldn't be letting the directors off the hook on this one, because we've had to send Bowley and Egbali in to finish the job off, and it's not an ideal situation to be in. Yes, we're going to end up with Caicedo more than likely, but it's really important to highlight that this is the third big deal now that Winstanley's been involved in, and Bowley and Egbali have had to come in. Mudryk couldn't get it done, although in fairness, it was a hijack, so I maybe can't use that one against him. But Enzo Fernandez, he couldn't close. And the Moises Caicedo deal, he couldn't close either. So Winstanley's obviously a very good talent, has got a very good eye for talent, but he certainly hasn't got the nous to close deals. He's not a serious negotiator round the deal table. He hasn't got Bowley and Egbali levels of minerals around the deal table where if they're sitting at the table, then that's game over. They're not leaving until they get their man. But yeah, I mean, guys, I feel like we've been chatting about this Moises Caicedo thing for months and months and months, which is probably because we have. So yeah, it's because we have been chatting about it for months and months and months, and it'll be fantastic in the nicest way possible when we do not have to discuss whether Moises Caicedo is going to be a Chelsea player or not anymore. That is the dream. Instead we can be discussing his unbelievable performances for the club. That is what we should be looking forward to doing. But look, any time now, people, we're looking at tonight for a conclusion to this. I believe personally that this deal is done. They're just talking about the structures of the payments, and we're just waiting for an official announcement on it. I personally believe that the deal is actually already done. That's my thoughts on it. I believe the deal's done, and we're just waiting for that announcement. I think it's quite clear now the deal is done. The contract length, as we know, is going to be 8 years. We know what the fee's going to be, £115 million, and we're literally just waiting for that announcement. I don't know why they're waiting so long for the announcement. I'm not sure what announcement they are waiting for. We just got a little update from Ben Jacobs on this one. Let's just quickly bring that up on the screen and see what he is saying. So he's added to his little thread. Important to again stress here in response to a few questions. Close does not mean done. It's been a very complicated 48 hours of talks from what I'm told. LF's Liverpool bid must be matched or, if a less preferable structure, surpassed. I don't think anyone involved at Chelsea or Liverpool has had much sleep. So close, obviously it's true. Close doesn't mean done. And I can imagine the negotiations have been very, very complicated. No two ways about it. They have been supremely complicated for sure, particularly at this late hour in the day as well. Like we are leaving this pretty last minute. It would be ideal if we could preferably try and get this concluded tonight. But again, maybe there's no guarantee, people, that this even gets done tonight. We're just waiting now for the announcement. I knew that my CFC will make this deal done. Yep. I never want to do business with Brighton again after Caicedo. No, it would be nice not to, in all fairness. We've been talking about it for months. I've hardly slept in 2 weeks. We'll get Caicedo. Let's hope so. Yes, we're going to talk about Lavia in a sec, guys. Brighton are just bitter as fuck. We never gave Levi Colwell I mean, look, in fairness, like it's annoying from a Chelsea perspective, but Brighton have played an absolute blinder on this one. And it's exactly the sort of way that you'd want Chelsea to act in the same situation. So, look, as annoying as it is, Brighton haven't changed their stance. Yes, the Colwell stuff was irritating and annoying, but they've always said the deal is £100 million. And for whatever reasons, we thought we could try and get it down. And I don't understand why. I don't understand why we thought that. But yeah, it's coming. Ortega, City won't sell Ortega to Chelsea. No chance in my view, because Ortega is actually a decent goalkeeper, and they could certainly do with him. I look, so yeah, I can't see that happening. I don't know who Chelsea will end up going for as a goalkeeper. We're going to get onto the goalkeepers a little bit later on, guys. The deal is done. Just announce it. Yeah, bro, I hear you. But really, guys, there's not really much else to update other than the fact that the deal is really, really close. And we are just waiting for that announcement. But Caicedo's been messaging Chelsea players saying that he's coming. So we are just waiting for whenever that Fabrizio Here We Go comes, or the Ornstein exclusive. And then we are then we are set. But until then, there's nothing else to add on the Caicedo front. So do I think we'll sign Lavia? I mean, that's a good segue into the Romeo Lavia stuff. So let's talk about Romeo Lavia. Chelsea are closing in on a £55 million deal for Lavia and an agreement with Southampton. Russell Martin, a Southampton manager, saying that obviously after Lavia wasn't involved today, that he's not in the right frame of mind to play, and that he expects a conclusion to the saga imminently. So it goes to show that Chelsea are very close. Again, we cannot rule out Liverpool coming back in, guys. We really can't rule that one out. It's fair to say. But let's get this Lavia stuff up on screen, and let's dive into it a bit more. So basically, so London's versus Pice's personal account here. Romeo Lavia is in London, and Joe Shields has spoken to the player. Chelsea will try to conclude both deals depending on the structure of the Caicedo deal. Liverpool could come in, and some suggestions he feels like a guaranteed starter at Liverpool. He's more likely to be a guaranteed starter at Liverpool than he is at Chelsea, that's for sure. Felix adding on top of this, Shields has been in constant contact with Lavia, reassuring him that Chelsea's interest is genuine. It'll be very interesting what happens with Lavia. As I've said, Chelsea would love Lavia, but the impetus behind everything Chelsea are doing is to get Caicedo. Wouldn't be surprised and practically expect Liverpool to come in and get Lavia, but that's mostly a feeling for now. So we are close, of course, and it would be fantastic to get Romeo Lavia. No two ways about it, guys. It really would be. But yeah, we're going to talk about keepers shortly, but I wouldn't rule out Keylor Navas to come in and do a job for a season or something along those lines. But yeah, with Lavia, of course, you know, £55 million bid has gone in. I don't know if it's been accepted by Southampton or not, but we are very close to an agreement with the club. It just depends. This all kind of depends on Liverpool. We saw them come out and just smack a mad bid on the table for Lavia. For Caicedo. So there's no reason why they can't come in and at least match our offer, if not better it. We know they've got money to spend after that bid that they put down on the table. So yeah, it's this one's close, but this one is still a little bit. I'm a little bit unsure on whether it's going to happen or not. Like I think there's a chance for sure, but there's just that feeling in the back of my mind that Liverpool are going to be fuming about the Caicedo situation, and they probably will, in all likelihood, go back in for. They'll probably go back in for Romeo Lavia. That would be my thoughts on it. I think Liverpool personally go back in, but I think if Chelsea can get Lavia as well, that is an unbelievable transfer window. If we can then add Michael Elise to that, I would give this window a 10 out of 10, given the all the outgoings we've got rid of, given the fact that we've addressed the key areas that needed addressing. It will be a 10 out of 10 window if we get Caicedo, Lavia, and Elise. That is a 10 out of 10 window in my book. And you look at Lavia, obviously 2 years younger than Caicedo at 19. A different profile. He's a bit more of an out-and-out number 6, whereas Caicedo does there's a bit more all-round to Caicedo's game than there is to Lavia's at this point. But at 19, he's certainly got the potential to maybe be better than Caicedo. We don't know. But look, he's not likely to be an automatic starter at Chelsea for sure, but he'll get decent minutes. He'll be a good rotation option. And the midfield revamp would be fully complete then. It would be Enzo Fernandez, Moises Caicedo, Romeo Lavia, and Andre Santos as the four. That is quite some midfield rebuild. 3 players, all 22 and under. That is unbelievable. All 22 and under. And with the best years of their career ahead of them, working with a manager who is second to none in developing young players. I mean, we are really well set. What's all this noise that we can't pay for the Caicedo? It's all noise from Liverpool fans who are bitter and have suddenly become accountants overnight and think they know what they're talking about. That stuff simply isn't true. I like how Chelsea took it to the top. Yeah, I'm still worried until it's over. I agree. We should bid them up, make them pay more like they did to us. And we could do, yeah. 10 out of 10 of Lukaku goes to. I agree on that. Liverpool will never mess with us anymore. No, they absolutely won't. Again, I think the club prefer Elise from everything that I'm seeing. Liverpool snaked Lavia by doing a disappearing act on him and then going for a monster Caicedo bid. Yeah, I agree on that. They just treated him like an absolute sideman. They just completely discarded him. Made it clear that actually he wasn't the number one target and Caicedo was the number one target all along. So yeah, they've disrespected him. It is a proper midfield. It's so exciting. Look, I'm not saying it's going to instantly click and we're going to be cooking, but that if all this comes off, and it's still an if because we're not quite there yet, we're not quite across the line. It's huge though. It is absolutely huge, people, that we are going to be in a situation where we have got an unbelievably talented midfield with 3 of the best young midfield players in world football. And that is not an exaggeration. Still waiting, Nesta, still waiting. They might do. Can't wait for the match tomorrow. Yeah, I can't wait for the match tomorrow either. It's going to be a mad one. It's going to be a mad one. So with all this stuff going on, you almost forget about the football's actually taking place. But it's going to be great to be back at Stamford Bridge. The match day vlogs will be back again for another season, people. So you've got to stay tuned for that, dropping after the game as well. What do you think if we keep Lukaku and sold him next year? Well, he's not going to play for us, so it's irrelevant whether he doesn't go or not. Chelsea's upcoming victory against Liverpool is more than a mere possibility. Yeah, I agree. Just don't think we would have binned Adams if not getting both. Yeah, absolutely. I agree on that as well, Shane. I absolutely agree on that. Lavia is a sideman. He's a 19-year-old prospect with a massively inflated valuation by Southampton. Look, you're certainly paying for potential with Lavia as well, by the way. You're not paying for the finished article for sure. And I think £55 million for a 19-year-old with a ridiculous ceiling is, given in this day and age, in this market, I think it's probably maybe slightly overpaying, but I think it's a fair price. Yeah, I know it's peak for them. They're not taking it well. I hope Chelsea sign both players as well. If Romeo is smart, he will come to Chelsea because he was disrespected. Yep. Yes, Chelsea will sign every player. Oh, well, not every player, but we are moving mad. We are signing a lot of players. Predictions for tomorrow's match. I will dive into that later, but I did predict a 2-2 draw. Is Adams poor medical and an excuse? No. Apparently, payment terms couldn't, a structure for the payment terms couldn't be agreed. But I suspect that's slight BS. And it was more the fact that Chelsea kind of pulled out of the deal because they had a sniff that they could actually also get Romeo Lavia as well. That's my thinking behind the situation. Again, that's just my thought. That's not actually officially true or anything like that, but that's just my opinion on the matter. Apparently, according to the Daily Mirror, Liverpool owner John W. Henry and members of the Fenway Sports Group have flown to London, according to the Mirror. Are we going to have some sort of Royal Rumble fucking fight over Moises Caicedo? Why are those men flying to London? And maybe they're flying in for the game. But yeah, it's a mad one. By the way, people, 345 of us locked in. Remember, guys, We're less than 30 subscribers from 5.3k. So if you are locked in now and you're not subscribed, please just take 5 seconds of your time to hit that subscribe button. It massively helps me out. And we are racing towards 6k already, people. So please, 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 if you haven't click the subscribe button, hit the subscribe button, guys. It massively helps me out. It's free. And we can go on this journey together. So please click that. Let's knock these 28 subscribers off to hit the 5.3k, guys. And let's run it up, people. 162 likes. Let's get this to 200 likes. We've got 354 people in the building already, guys. So let's hit this up to 200 likes. Don't freeload the content. Hover over that thumb button. Give it a click. It takes seconds. It spreads the stream far and wide. Gets more eyes on the channel. It massively helps. And we are on this journey together, guys. So if you could just do me 2 favors, hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and smash a like, get it up to 200. That is greatly, greatly appreciated. But back to the task in hand. Adams has hamstring injury. Which news is truth? Given Nkunku's injury, if you get Lavia and Caicedo, yeah, I spoke about this in a video that I did before. That I think this is an absolute possibility for sure. At least until Elise stays fit again, if he signs, I think there's a real possibility we do go 4-3-3. And we go Lavia, Caicedo, and Enzo in the 3. I think that's a definite possibility. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Chukwuemeka play tomorrow. Selling Kepa and Sanchez becoming our number 1 so soon. Don't sit right with me for some reason. Definitely would prefer a solid number 1 in Mañana or Mamardashvili. I don't think Mamardashvili is actually that pricey. We're going to move on to goalkeepers in a sec. If Liverpool can put bid in matter of hours, why are we taking so long? Look, I actually think the bid's gone in. I actually think the deal is virtually done. I just don't think that it's just not been announced yet. I really don't think there's actually much. I really don't think there's much more to sort out, people. I actually don't think there's much more to sort out in terms of all that stuff. I think there is maybe a final few I's to dot and T's to cross as such. But yeah, I think this is done. We're just waiting for the announcement. I think Lavia is better than Adams for sure. Yeah, guys, breaking news. Caicedo bid is coming soon. Chelsea haven't made their bid, and FSG can simply beat it again with 1 phone call. Nah, mate, I'm sorry, bro, but he's not wearing a red shirt, so you can enjoy watching him be paraded on the pitch because that's the closest you'll get to him. Liverpool says they never walked alone, but Romeo, they left you alone till we came. Yeah, with a solid defence, enhanced pace, and a more substantial preseason preparation, we possess the means to truly unsettle. Yeah, we do. No, we do. Chelsea's attack should score at least 3 goals against the Liverpool defence, maybe. Yeah, Liverpool fans are going quiet now. They had their moment in the sun, and it was quickly dashed, and they were quickly outed, unfortunately for them. Chelsea keep cooking underground for Lavia. Yep. No, he's not out. He's not out for 3 months. He's not out for 3 months. Sterling washed. I would agree on the evidence of last season and what we've seen in pre-season so far. Absolutely. Put Enzo behind the striker, potentially. I called this Lavia, Caicedo, Elise, and Kudos. We won't get all 4. 3 is certainly a possibility. Now we've got to get an A+ keeper too. We're not going to sign a first choice goalkeeper this summer. The Tottenham effect at Bayern already. Are Bayern losing? Are they? By the way, are Bayern Munich losing the Super Cup? Oh yeah, they are as well. They're losing against RB Leipzig. There's probably still quite a long way to go at that point. It's 2-0. It's 2-0. I tell you what, you leave Spurs and you infect Bayern Munich with the Spursiness. That is mad. Bayern losing 2-0 on Harry Kane's debut. Some things, some things. It never ceases to amaze me, people. Never ceases to amaze me what being part of Spurs for a long part of your career does to you. It does weird shit to you. Harry Kane, legend. Look, I'm glad that Kane's gone to Bayern, but that is classic that they are bottling the German Super Cup. 2-0 down against RB Leipzig. That is classic. But we're gonna get our man. We are gonna get our man. Yeah, Kane started on the bench and probably rightly so, considering he literally only arrived in the country yesterday. But yeah, Kane joins Bayern, and they are already bottling silverware. That is classic. But yeah, anyway, people, let's get back to this. So yeah, Lavia, I think it's going to be close whether we're going to get him or not. But I think the Caicedo one is obviously a lot more likely. But we're not quite there yet on either of them. But we are very, very close on Caicedo. Not quite close enough though. And on Lavia, we're close, but I've still got a feeling that Liverpool could certainly come back in for him. No two ways about it, guys. They could certainly come back in for him for sure. But let's move away from Romeo Lavia now. Big up to everyone in the chat as always. Let's move away from Lavia and let's talk about the other big news that's kind of gone under the radar a little bit. But Kepa has joined fucking Real Madrid on a season-long loan deal. That is utterly mad. The fact that, you know, people love to slander Kepa and say that he's shit, but the fact of the matter is, guys, he's had the pick of two of Europe's biggest clubs, Bayern Munich and Real Madrid, both after Kepa's services. Lee, big up my guy as always. Greatly appreciate you tuning in. Hope you're having a good Saturday, mate. Looking forward to the Chelsea being back tomorrow. No, NX brother, they are not done yet. Caicedo is very close. Lavia less close, but could still happen. We're just waiting. We are just waiting for announcements. Unfortunately, that is kind of the situation that we're in. Waiting for us, but yes. Kepa has joined Real Madrid. Kepa to Real Madrid. Here we go. Loan deal verbally agreed between Real and Chelsea. No obligation or permanent move for the Spanish goalkeeper. Kepa immediately said yes to Real after talks with Bayern over the last 3 to 4 days. He's already said goodbye and is ready to travel. And subsequently, Kepa will not be involved for Chelsea tomorrow. He is obviously going to be traveling to Madrid to complete that loan move. And it's funny how Kepa replaced Courtois at Chelsea, and now Kepa is replacing Courtois again at Real Madrid because he's out with an ACL injury. Now, what I would say on this, and in fairness, I don't blame Kepa for taking this move. It's Real Madrid. I don't care what player you are. No players are saying no to Real Madrid. It is the pull of Real Madrid. It's a legendary club. It's historic. It's the biggest club in world football. And for a Spanish player to be able to go and play for Real Madrid, you just don't say no to that. You just don't say no to that. You really don't. By the way, guys, 8 likes away from 200. 320 of you, man, in the building. Let's get these likes up to 200. And people, let's hit the 5.3k subscribers, you know. 330 of us in here. There's definitely 7 of you that haven't clicked that subscribe button. So please click that subscribe button and let's get this to 5.3k subs. Another mini milestone, guys. We're racing along to 6k. So please, 7 more people smash that subscribe button. Another 327 in the building. But yes, I don't have an issue with Kepa going to Real Madrid and choosing Real Madrid. Like, as a player, you just don't say no to Real Madrid. When certain clubs come knocking, you don't say no. And Real Madrid is one of those clubs. You know, you just don't say no to them. I don't care who you are as a player. You do not say no. My issue here is that obviously when Kepa comes back, it'll be 1 year left on the contract. So you would imagine it'll be easier for Chelsea to get rid, or we won't be as picky with the suitors and with the bids that do potentially come in. You would like to think that that Chelsea are that Real Madrid are paying a large portion of those 190 grand a week wages. Surely they're paying well over 50%. Mate, bro, they're 2-0 down. But what are people saying here? Could you imagine we present Caicedo and Lavia before the game tomorrow? It would be amazing, but I think with every hour, with every minute that's passing, that's perhaps getting more and more unlikely. Kepa going suggests to me that we already have a replacement ready, possibly. I heard that Tottenham might buy Lukaku. No, that's absolute nonsense. Not true. Yeah, it wasn't spotted by Pice, but some Chelsea fan on Twitter spotted Egbali at Stamford Bridge. This news is truth. Caicedo to Chelsea. Yeah, it's very, very close. No, I disagree on that completely. It's Real Madrid. You just don't say no. When certain teams come knocking people, you don't say no. And it doesn't matter what sort of a player you are. If Real Madrid come in, you go. And particularly if you're Spanish as well, the chance to play for the biggest club in Spain, the biggest club in world football, you can't say no to it. Red Bull is no joke. They sell players but just keep reloading. Yeah, they do. They do. It's been emotional. It has. Spanish people, right, Right, okay. Adios, Kepa. Yeah, he's on his way out. Spain is hot all year round. What we got here? Sanchez, the only one left. Great, Bettinelli injured. This is why we need to desperately get another goalkeeper in quickly, whatever it is, whether it's a short-term option. We're obviously exploring options for more experienced goalkeepers. And I think we could be looking at a loan deal for a more experienced goalkeeper to tie us over until next summer. I'm not sure if Chelsea will go and buy someone. I mean, they might go and buy someone permanently, but I personally, for me, I think a loan deal is perhaps more likely for someone more experienced. I mean, I think Keylor Navas would be perfect. Would be a perfect option in that scenario, guys. I really do think he'd be a perfect option. Good luck, Kepa. I think Caicedo will be paraded tomorrow halftime. Graham, I hope so, but we're going to need to get a move on if that's going to happen. Yeah, I think Real Madrid will be doing something for sure. Kane about to blow his shot for another trophy. Yeah, he is. Yes, Nick, big up my guy. Check Chelsea HQ. I'll have a look. Real Madrid is an extension of the Spanish government. Yeah, Kepa's off. Playing for Real Madrid is like completing life for most footballers. Yeah, this is exactly it. And I don't think people realise the allure, the pull that Real Madrid have. It's the ultimate for a footballer. Romeo Lavia is ready to join Chelsea with talks advancing. Yep. Let's hope we can get that done. Who else would be leaving the club? Any idea? Well, Hudson-Odoi, Ziyech, Lukaku, Chalobah potentially as well, and maybe Conor Gallagher also. So there's a few more that could be going out. What are everyone saying here? Liverpool have an advantage with Anthony Taylor being the ref tomorrow. They do, certainly. Schmeichel was an option reportedly, but that has now been ruled out. That won't be happening, guys. So Schmeichel will not be an option for Chelsea, which is quite a relief, really, because we shouldn't be signing Kasper Schmeichel for Chelsea. No disrespect for him. Yes, Nick, big up. I will be in Matthew Harding lower, I think, tomorrow. I'd like to inquire about your perspective. What are your thoughts on the reception Pochettino might receive at Stamford Bridge? It's going to be massive. It's going to be big. I'm going to be giving him a cracking reception myself anyway at the Bridge. But yeah, I think he's going to be really warmly welcomed by the fans. And yeah, what bigger occasion could you possibly want than Chelsea-Liverpool with the Moises Caicedo backdrop surrounding it? Because Bergstrom's not good enough, that's why. Wow, the FFP, the Twitter war's going on. Yeah, I mean, I think they're FFP experts. It's mad. The Lukaku solution, sell him in Europe, add a sell-on clause. I just don't think there is. I think Keylor Navas is a good option. I do think it is, and it makes sense for a season stopgap. It really does. I mean, he's surplus to requirements at PSG, and look, I think it would make sense for me personally, brother. Me and you both. We need the here we go. Hope he does well. I like Kepa. What else have we got going on here? What else is happening here? I would start Madrid tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to get into the team later on, guys. We're going to get into the team. Good luck, Poch. Let's have a great season. Absolutely. Massive last few days, folks. Coming to an end soon. Yeah, it is coming to an end soon. It really is. We're very, very close now. But the window's not shut, people. The window is not shut. No, it still doesn't close until the beginning of September. So there is still lots more madness in store. But I'd like to think Chelsea's business would be concluded by the end of next week, one way or another. Certainly in terms of incomings. No two ways about it. That has to be done. These deals have got to be concluded by the end of next week. Absolutely critical in my opinion. But yeah, just checking Twitter. There's no what do you call it? There's no more Caicedo updates. No more Caicedo updates at this point in time. So yeah, let's move on from that. Going for Riot, he's gone to Arsenal. 3 million loan with a 27 million pound option to buy if they wish to do so. So Riot is off the table. He is going to be he's at Arsenal, so that's not happening. Guys, we are 2 subscribers away from 5.3k. So 2 of you lovely people in the stream now, out of the 324 of you locked in, please click that subscribe button to help me get to the 5.3k, guys. No excuses not to. 2 of you, press the subscribe button, guys. Get us to that 5.3k mark. I would really, really appreciate it, guys. And keep running the likes up as well. But 2 more subscribers. So don't freeload, guys. Hover over that subscribe button. Give it a quick click. Takes less than 10 seconds. Let's get 2 more of you to click it, and then we will hit the 5.3k. Yes, people, 5.3k has been hit, guys. We are on a big, big roll. We hit 5k last night. 6k is coming soon. It won't come tonight, but 6k is coming very, very soon, people. So, yeah, great stuff, guys. Pochettino changed what dugout he wants to sit in, didn't he? Oh, or they moved the dugouts around. I can't remember the exact thing on that one, but I'll report back tomorrow. Here we go at 10 p.m, I reckon. Yeah, I won't be going until 10 p.m, another hour and 15 minutes. And I may well come back potentially if we get one at 10 o'clock. I'll come back. But if it's past 10, then no, we're just going to leave it. Good afternoon. Can match between Liverpool and Chelsea since Caicedo is official player? No, you have to be registered by midday on Friday if you want to feature in the weekend's fixtures. So it's not going to happen. You think Liverpool are just playing mind games on Sunday? Maybe. You need to fly the flag at the bridge and make the atmosphere next to none. I will be doing that, people. I will be doing that. Yeah, it's done deal for Arsenal. It's done. I want Caicedo and Enzo midfield for West Ham game. Absolutely, Dan. Big up. Yes, Wes, big up my guy. Hoping that all the transfer chaos doesn't affect Poch's first league match. Excuse me, guys. I can't even get my words out. Affect Poch's first league match tomorrow. This guy gives us info. I mean, look, I'm just passing the info on, guys. I'm passing the info on, giving my opinions, interacting with you guys. This is not my info, but yeah, I obviously greatly appreciate each and every single person that tunes in, as always. Raya hijack incoming. No chance. I haven't bought a jersey in like 20 plus years. If going to the mega store on release day, will there be a queue? No, I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. No, I wouldn't have thought so. I mean, I've never gone to the mega store on a kit launch day. But I know I'd be shocked if there was a queue. I wouldn't have thought so, brother. Yes, guys, hit the subscribe button. You know what to do. Guys, was Roman's first few seasons were never this crazy. We bought many players. Yes, even crazy buys such as Veron, Zenden, Crespo, Chevrolet, etc. But not break the market like this. Again, the market from 2004 to now is very, very different. I think that's fair to say. It is incredibly different now. The money in the game so much more. Fees are going to be a lot higher. So, yes, that we are moving mad in the market, but this is probably the equivalent of what Roman was doing early doors back when he first took over as well. Guys, 287 people in the building, 231 likes. Let's get this up to 250 likes. Let's try and get to 300 likes mark. We've still got a lot of stuff to get through. We're going to be discussing the game, picking the lineup as well. Guys, there's lots to do, people. There is lots to do. Let's do it. Caicedo must be like a kid on Xmas morning. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I appreciate your support and tuning in. They have the bigger dugout on the right. Yeah, that's what Poch wanted. So fair. They moved the dugout across the way. Your content is so much better than most of the sports channels, bro. I appreciate that. I'm just a Chelsea fan doing my bit, making videos in my bedroom. But yeah, I appreciate that people watch and tune in. It's great. 3-1 Chelsea. Let's hope so, Neil. All Poch done was switch sides on the dugout from left to right side. He said the right side was bigger and felt more comfortable. Yeah. Yeah, brother. Well, let's see if Elise and Kudos happen as well. Let's see. It massively improves us, bro. It massively improves us, but we still haven't got them quite across the line yet. Why is this Caicedo taking so much time? I don't know why it's taking so long, bro. I don't know why it's taking so long. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. I really do appreciate everyone's kind words and everyone that's supporting the channel, that tunes in every night. The channel's really growing at the moment. It's growing fast. We're getting big numbers tuning in live. We're getting great views on the show as well. So, yeah, I'm really appreciative. I never thought it was going to be anything like it is right now. I believe Essien and Torres are record signings at the time too. Torres was a British record at 50 at the time. I'm not sure about Essien. Maybe he was. Kepa just showed the bird wanted to fly and you shake the tree. We need atmosphere like Stamford Bridge on a Champions League night all season. We do. Yeah, they're getting done in the Super Cup. Nothing much, bro. Obviously, Kepa going to Real Madrid. The Caicedo stuff, we're almost there. Lavia, almost there as well. That's kind of all we've discussed, really. Philip, big up my guy. Thank you, people. Keep smashing the likes. You know what to do. Yeah, the likes are going up nicely. 10 away from 250 now. Let's get that 250. Kepa almost signed for Madrid before we signed him. Yeah, he wasn't far away. Bedroom with Zola jersey backdrop. Yeah. Nah, mate, I'm going to be adding a few new shirts to the backdrop. So, yeah, I don't know which ones yet. Stay safe. Yeah, the stands is going to be good. It's going to be rocking. Sterling to Saudi, Lukaku out, Chalobah out, Gallagher out, Ziyech out. We've got plenty of moves to make. Yeah, no, we do got some. We have got some to do. Neil, appreciate that, bro. Think next week we see some players leaving for sure. Yeah, there's going to have to be a lot more. Certainly a few players are going to definitely be leaving next week, guys. There's no two ways about it. You know, we've got Chalobah to leave still, Gallagher potentially as well. Hudson-Odoi, Romelu Lukaku, Hakim Ziyech. Yeah, there's still names that do need to go. Can't make Tomoz. Yeah, we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be doing that. Did you see Mendy's blooper? Yeah, I saw it, bro. I saw it. It was pretty mad. It was pretty bad. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, people. Let's move away from transfer news, guys. We're gonna in the shed lower tomorrow. Cannot wait. Will we get smashed by effort? No, we're not going to get smashed, brother. Enjoy the game tomorrow. Say, mate, if you see me knocking about anywhere, can't do come and say hi. I'm more than happy to come to chat all things Chelsea. So yeah, if you happen to see me at the game, come over and say hi. But people, we're going to move into talking about the game, and it is the return of the lineup predictor, guys. We are back. And we are here for a new season. The lineup back up on screen. And we're going to be discussing our Chelsea team for tomorrow. This is not what... yes, big up to the squad. We're going to be... By the way, guys, we're going to be back tomorrow with loads of match day content. Not only on my channel with the match day vlog and the match review coming on the channel after the game. Chelsea Fan TV, guys. Myself, Alex, Lewis, Nina, everyone is going to be there tomorrow, guys. Fan cams are back. Make sure you tune in for all the match day content on Chelsea Fan TV. You won't want to miss it, people. You will not want to miss it. But yeah, guys, this is just going to be... This is not a predicted lineup. This is going to be what I would like to see tomorrow. So, people, get involved in the chat as well, guys. Let me know what suggestions you'd like in the lineup, and we're going to rattle through this lineup, and hopefully whilst we're doing the lineup there is going to be a what do you call it, we might get a Caicedo announcement, guys, whilst we're doing the lineup. But definitely earlier than expected, people, we are going to get a Robert Sanchez debut in goal, it looks like, with Kepa's departure to Real Madrid, and confirm that he's not going to be part of the Chelsea squad tomorrow. It's a debut for. It's going to be, in all likelihood, a debut for Robert Sanchez, and it's definitely earlier than we expected. We would have seen his debut against Luton not against AFC Wimbledon in the Carabao Cup. We definitely would have seen that. But he's going to go in the goal. He's not played for a while because he was obviously out of the Brighton side, but he's a very capable goalkeeper. He's proven that under Graham Potter at Brighton, he was one of the best in the league. For sure, he was definitely one of the best in the league. No two ways about it. So he's going to come in. It's going to be a big ask. He's not played football for a while. He didn't go on the US tour for Brighton. He was training with the under-18s. I'm not sure when his last competitive match for Brighton was, but it's certainly been a while. And it's going to be a big test for him. But I think, Chelsea, I feel Chelsea have signed him as a long-term number one. And that is exactly what I think he's going to end up being for sure. Guys, 244 likes, 256 of you locked in. Let's get this to 250 likes, people. Let's ramp up the likes to 250. But yeah, Robert Sanchez is going to be in goal tomorrow. I think it's an obvious one. That is exactly what is going to happen. If we then go to the back four, our captain, one of our own, Reece James. He is going to be playing at right back. I cannot wait to see him lead out the team for the first time at Stamford Bridge as a Chelsea captain. It is going to be unbelievable. I can't wait to see that. The reception he's going to get from the fans is going to be amazing. And if he scores, that is going to be something else. If Reece James can score tomorrow, that is going to be... It's going to be utter madness in the stands. It's going to be scenes. Proper Chelsea. He gets it. He loves this football club, and he thoroughly deserves the captaincy. So I can't wait to see what he's going to be like tomorrow. In terms of centre-back pairing, what would we be saying? I think it's going to be Thiago Silva and Levi Colwill. Badia Shield's not fit. Fofana's out. So yeah, it's going to be Levi Colwill making his debut as well for Chelsea. We're going to have Thiago Silva, the Rock, the ever dependable. What a player, what a man. Thiago Silva at the back. And we're going to have Chelsea, another one of our own, the new number 26, the legendary number 26, Levi Colwill. This is going to be big. I mean, people, how do you think Levi Colwill is going to do tomorrow? Because this is a big moment for him. Chelsea debut up against Liverpool, one of the best attacks in the Premier League, if not possibly the best front line in the Premier League, guys. No two ways about it in terms of depth of options that they've got. It is quite something. It really is something that, you know, we could be in a position where we are going to have, you know, Luis Diaz bearing down on us, Salah, Gakpo, Nunez, Jota. They've got so many great options there. So it's going to be a big test for Silva and Colwill. But I think this is going to be a really important partnership. And Levi Colwill can learn so much from obviously from him. He can learn so much from him. In terms of left back, it's going to be our vice captain and someone that divides opinion for some reason. I think there's a lot of forced Ben Chilwell hate. I don't understand the Ben Chilwell hate at all. Put the C. Okay, brother. Yeah, I'll get this. I'll get the skipper vibes next to James. Don't worry, bro. I'll get it in there. Just for you, brother. Just for you. There it is, guys. There it is. And then it's going to be our vice captain, Ben Chilwell, playing at left back. That is. Do you know what, guys? Right. You look at that back four. That is a fucking good back four, people. That is a really strong back four, guys. No two ways about it. That is a really strong back four. No, Gusto's been great. He's been great, but in the preseason, but he's not going to start ahead of the captain, Reece James. There's no way that's happening. He's not starting ahead of Captain Reece. People, Reece will obviously be starting. But yeah, this is where we are at this point in time, guys. Chilwell's proper Chelsea. Anyone got a ticket or two for tomorrow? No, not me. Oh, I do, but not available. Sorry, Colwell's going to give away a penalty assisted by Anthony Taylor. Yeah, the only problem we've got is obviously Anthony Taylor reffing, and we know full well that Taylor does us dirty when he refs Chelsea games. So stand by and expect some sort of dodgy decision tomorrow, people. There's no two ways about it. We're going to be expecting a dodgy decision. So yeah, let's wait and see on that front, guys. But we are almost there, people. We are almost there in terms of getting to that first match day. So Chilwell, Colwill, Silva, James with Robert Sanchez in goal. The current most expensive player in Premier League history, Mr. Enzo Fernandez, the new Chelsea number 8, following in the footsteps of the legend Frank Lampard. The new Chelsea number 8. Yes, bro, I will be at West Ham away as well. Is there a background story behind Taylor and Chelsea? I don't actually know. I just think he does us. I just think he just does us dirty. I don't know why. I don't know why he just seems to do us dirty. Enzo Fernandez in the pivot. I think we will go 4-2-3-1 tomorrow. Now I would love to see Andre Santos start as well, but look, I'm going to put Santos in my lineup because this is what I would like to see. But I think the reality of the situation is Conor Gallagher will start tomorrow. Gallagher will start tomorrow, in my opinion. So Gallagher's going to start. I feel Poch will pick Gallagher to start, but I will be picking Andre Santos in my team because I feel that he is the better player and suited for that one. So it's going to be a Premier League and Chelsea debut for Andre Santos, the Brazilian baller. Santos in there. But I think we're fully aware, guys, if we're being honest, I think we know full well it's going to be Conor Gallagher in that pivot. But that is what I would go with. So right now we've got Sanchez, back four of Reece James, Silva, Colwill, Chile, Enzo and Santos. Now we move to the 3 behind the striker. And this is where it gets a little bit more interesting. What are you, man, saying here? I would have had Caicedo, strange loan for him, I think. No, I don't think it is a strange loan. I think it's a great loan to Leicester. He's going to be playing in a team that is going to be winning most weeks, which is great. So he's going to be playing in a team that's winning most weeks, and he is also going to be getting that experience of playing every single week at a top side as well, and could even add a medal to his collection as well. So I do expect Leicester to win that league for sure. I really do expect them to win the league. So we're going Enzo and Santos there. I would play Ugachukwu over Gallagher. Again, Ugachukwu not really played any preseason minutes for us. He could be on the bench, maybe. I'm not sure. I agree Santos is better, but is not debut against Liverpool too much for him. Only one way to find out. Taylor was bad in the Europa League final as well. James should play in the midfield with Enzo. Gusto must play. Gusto's not going to play. Well, he might play, but I don't think so. Mudryk, Chuku, and Sterling, midway cannot fit. I mean, regrettably, John, I think that is going to be right. Although, actually, I would probably go in Martin on that right-hand side. So, for me personally, I think it's clear it probably is going to be Raheem Sterling, if we're being honest. Lewis Hall's gone on loan to Crystal Palace, NX. So, he is unavailable. He is unavailable. So, yeah, for me, I'm going, this is my team and my front three, and we can discuss this. My three behind the striker, MM10, Mykhailo Mudryk. He is going to be cooking this season. I'm then going with another baller in Chukwuemeka. And then we're going to complete that with another baller in Ian Martin. Now, for me, tomorrow in the 4-2-3-1, those are the best options that we have available. Madueke, I would have started Madueke if he was fit, but the fact is he's played no preseason minutes. He picked up a slight hamstring niggle in the under 21 Euros, and he's not played since then. He's obviously back in training, but he's got no minutes under his belt, so we don't really know how fit he is at this point in time. So yeah, we're obviously I don't think he's going to be fit to start. He certainly wouldn't chuck him in against Liverpool from the off, considering he's played no minutes. So yeah. I think he'll come on and get some minutes. He needs some minutes. He did. I try and read as many of these messages out as I can. Remember, guys, if you want to guarantee your message to be read out in the chat, then you can use the super chat function. Any donation is greatly appreciated by the channel, guys. It is massively appreciated by the channel. So anyway, what are we saying here? So I'm going Mudryk, Chukwuemeka in the 10. It's gutting that we're not going to see an Nkunku debut tomorrow. We're going to have to wait until next year for him to put the Chelsea shirt on for the first time in a competitive fixture. But at the same time, one person's misfortune provides a golden opportunity for someone else. And Chukwuemeka really impressed in the preseason. He started in that number 10 role, and he's done well, and he thoroughly deserves that opportunity to shine again. And then we're going to Ian Martin on that right-hand side. I think Martin's a tremendously talented boy. I'm fully aware that Pochettino is more than likely going to start Raheem Sterling, but I feel that Ian Martin deserves to start on that right-hand side. He's actually a left-back, but he's not played once in that left-back role in pre-season. He was very much playing left or right of the attacking three in pre-season. He didn't play left-back once, so I think he's going to I think he's going to, do that. I think he's going to start on the right hand, or I would start him on the right hand side. But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. It is going to be an interesting one, whatever happens, people. But I would start Ian Martin, but I'm fully aware it's going to be that waste of space Raheem Sterling. Unfortunately, he was poor in pre-season. He's been poor at Chelsea the whole time. Arthur, the stream is not quite done yet, brother. The Caicedo deal's not quite done. We are very, very, very close, though. But there's no official announcement just yet on it. We are still waiting for the official announcement, but it is almost there. It is almost there. Charlie, your front three behind Jackson should be the clear choice. Surely Poch will be brave and bench Sterling. I would hope so, and I hope he will. Sterling will play over Martin, and in my opinion, is the 10. I hope not. Martin's been good. As much as I like Chuku, he's not ready for week in, week out Premier League. I think he is. I think every time that he played last season, he was really good. And he deserves more opportunities. I feel like the club didn't really treat him very respectfully last season, if I'm being perfectly honest. He should have had a lot more opportunities than he got. And every time he played, he did actually play really well. There's no two ways about it. He did play really well. But yeah, let's move on to up front then. And there's only one choice here. Broja's not fit. He's not available. There's no Nkunku. I don't really know who the backup striker is on the bench tomorrow. There probably isn't one. But it is going to be, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, number 15. Didier Drogba regen, OG Drogba number. Mr. Jackson is starting up top tomorrow for his competitive Chelsea debut. He's been on fire in pre-season. If he can carry that pre-season form into this game, then that is going to be, he's going to potentially be a handful for that Liverpool back line. He's strong. He's good hold-up play. He's got pace and power as well. And, you know, I don't think there's anything not to like about Nicholas Jackson so far. He has really, really, really impressed me more than I was expecting. I think no Chelsea fans were expecting him to have the impact that he had at this point in time. You know, we just weren't expecting it. But now it's time to do it in the big games that really matter. It's fine to do it in pre-season. It's great to do that. But we're going to do it in the big games against the big boys. This is where we need it. Yeah, Bairstow's going to be the backup striker. Of course he is. But, I mean, I look at that team and you're just like, okay, Nkunku would be in that 10 position and you'd have Madueke instead of Martin probably, and you'd have Caicedo in there. That's not a bad team. That is not a bad team. And I look at that tomorrow. That's what I'd pick. I personally feel there's going to be 2 changes to that from Pochettino. Lukaku's not going to start tomorrow. I feel Poch will make 2 changes from what I think. I think he'll go Conor Gallagher in the pivot, and I do believe that he'll start Raheem Sterling. But from what we've got available, based on form as well, and this is absolutely, in my opinion, what should be starting. And I think that team, look, it's young, it is inexperienced, but there is so much talent and so much potential in that side. It's kind of frightening how much potential is in that side. It really is. It's madness how much potential is there in the side. I don't know what to expect, but it's certainly going to be an interesting one. That's absolutely clear. It's going to be an interesting one. We're going to see what happens, but yeah, I mean, that is the lineup for me, guys. In terms of score predictions, get your score predictions in the chat. I said the other day I think it was going to be 2-2. I'm not going to change my mind. I am going for a 2-2 draw in this one. It's a good, young, talented team. Liverpool have got good firepower. I would expect them to score. I think we can get a couple of goals exploiting their high line with the pacing behind of Mudryk, of Jackson. So I've gone for a 2-2 draw. Let me know your score predictions in the chat, guys, because I'd be interested to know what you're feeling. But I'm going 2-2. I would obviously take, of course, I'd take the draw. I'd obviously take the win as well. But yeah, I would. I'm going for a 2-2 draw. Fabrizio, interestingly, has just retweeted his Moises Caicedo contract agreement tweet. What have we got here? We've got 2-2 draw. Daniel agreeing with me. Philip going for the 2-1 to Chelsea. 2-1 Chelsea. I would love that as well. But yeah, guys, let me get your score predictions in, people. 3-2 Chelsea as well. And we're going to start to begin. It'll be a hard-fought 2-2 draw. Yeah, I've gone for a 2-2. As long as we get goals, that's the most important thing, because the last 4 games, Chelsea-Liverpool, if you include the 2 cup finals, they've all been 0-0, which is mad. All been 0-0 draws. There's not been any goals in the last 4 Chelsea-Liverpool games. So if we just get some goals tomorrow, that is going to be a big, big, big plus, people. 5-0 Jackson hat-trick, 3-0 Chelsea, 3-1 Chelsea. But yeah, guys, unless there's been any last-minute Caicedo news, then I am going to round this one out. Big up to every single person that has tuned in tonight. Jude Bellingham has actually scored on his Real Madrid debut as well, by the way. That's mad. Bellingham scored on his Real Madrid debut. He's going 3-2 Liverpool. Shano. I hope Lukaku isn't even... He's not going to be anywhere near... He won't even be in the stadium. 4-0, I think we'll destroy Liverpool. Fair. 1-1 draw. But yeah, guys, we're going to round this one out. I can't promise that I won't be back tonight. I might be back tonight if we get a Caicedo announcement in the next hour or so. If we don't, guys, then I'll be back tomorrow. Guys, stay tuned. Loads coming on the channel tomorrow. There's going to be the live Liverpool match reaction tomorrow evening after the game. There's going to be the match day vlog dropping on the channel after full time. And there's also going to be another morning upload as well, just rounding things out, rounding things up before the game as well. So 3 bits of content dropping on the channel tomorrow, guys. Thank you so much to each and every single one of you for tuning in. One last favor on the way out, guys. Make sure you smash the likes, run those likes up. Let's try and get as close to 300 likes as we can. There's still 191 of you locked in, 267 likes. If 30 of you could smash the like button on the way out, and if you could smash the subscribe button on your way out as well, let's pick up as many subscribers as we can on the way out. That would be really greatly appreciated. And guys, thank you so much to each and every single one of you for tuning in. As always, thank you for all your continued support of the channel. To all the new subscribers, we're building a great community here. It's fantastic to have you guys on the journey with me. Don't know where it's going, but we're on the journey together on this one, guys. So on the way out, smash a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Guys, I'll be back tomorrow, definitely with match day vlog, with match reaction as well. I could be back later tonight if we get a Caicedo announcement, but if not, people, enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. Have a great day tomorrow, and I'll catch you then. Take care, up the Chelsea, and peace out, guys.